Hello everyone, welcome to class 8 biology. Dear students, we are learning the first chapter, that is crop production and management. Till now in videos we had completed up to the process of the adding manures and fertilizers. Dear students, we are already knowing that total 7 procedures we have to learn for the crop production. Total 7 processes we have to learn. The first one is preparation of the soil. Then that we have seen the different tools which are used in the preparation of soil. Then we had seen the sowing process. We had also seen different tools which are used in the for the sowing process. After sowing, we had learned about the adding manures and fertilizers to the soil, and these are means 3 procedures we had completed till now. ओके, नाउ द नेक्स्ट प्रोसेस इज एडिंग. हमने फर्टिलाइजर्स और मैन्योर को ऐड कर दिया. नाउ व्हाट इज द नेक्स्ट स्टेप? सो नाउ दैट वी हैव टू लर्न इन दिस वीडियो. सो लेट्स बिगिन डियर स्टूडेंट्स. So the next process after adding manure and fertilizer is what? It is irrigation. What is irrigation? First of all, that irrigation is the process to give watering to the plants at the regular intervals. एक पर्टिकुलर इंटरवल के ऊपर हमें प्लांट को पानी देना होता है, एंड दैट प्रोसेस इज कॉल्ड एज व्हाट? दैट प्रोसेस इज कॉल्ड एज इरिगेशन. Now the question comes, why plants need water? So dear students, remember हमने पढ़ा है, we had learned that all the living organisms require water for their survival. So definitely plants are also the living organisms, so they also require water for their survival. Getting? And even we are sowing the seed of the plant. हम plant का seed sow करते हैं. So seed is in a dry condition. seed को germinate होना है. एक seed से बहुत बड़ा plant बनाना है. So for the germination of the seed, water is very required. It is not be germinated, the seed will not germinate if the conditions, if the soil is dry. So that is why water is necessary. Now what is the irrigation? That the supply of water to crops at different intervals is called irrigation. This is the definition I am underlining, so you will get the idea, dear students. The supply of water to crops at different intervals is called irrigation. इसे irrigation कहा जाता है. The time and frequency of irrigation varies from crop to crop, soil to soil and season to season. It means what? कुछ crops ऐसे होते हैं जिन्हें grow होने के लिए कम पानी की ज़रूरत पड़ती है, और कुछ crops ऐसे होते हैं जिन्हें grow होने के लिए बहुत ज़्यादा पानी की ज़रूरत पड़ती है. Then if we talk about the seasons, and then normally in summer season we have to give more water to the plants as summer season is going on. But when rainy season is there, we have to give less amount of water in plants because already in the atmosphere water content is very much high. So ये जो plant पानी देने की जो process है वो different होती है. हम कौन सा क्रॉप ग्रो कर रहे हैं, कौन सी सॉइल में ग्रो कर रहे हैं, सॉइल कैसी है, व्हाट इज़ द वाटर होल्डिंग कैपेसिटी ऑफ द सॉइल, लेस है, मोर है, इट इज़ डिपेंडेंट ऑन दी दैट. तो ये इरिगेशन की जो प्रोसेस है वो डिपेंड करेगी कौन सा क्रॉप ग्रो कर रहे हैं, किस सॉइल में ग्रो कर रहे हैं और कौन सी सीजन में ग्रो कर रहे हैं. ओके, आफ्टर दैट the next is what are the different sources for the water irrigation. Dear students, एक बात हमें पता है कि जब रेनफॉल होता है, so rainfall is a natural process of giving watering to the plants. ठीक है, रेनफॉल जो है वो नेचुरल प्रोसेस है प्लांट्स को पानी देने की. लेकिन अगर रेनफॉल ना हो तो उसके अलावा भी बहुत सारे प्रोसेसेस, बहुत सारे डिफरेंट वेज हैं जिससे हम पानी दे सकते हैं. एंड दिस डिफरेंट सोर्सेज आर वेल्स, ट्यूब वेल्स, ponds, lakes, rivers, dams and canals. So these are the different sources of irrigation. Now we have to learn different methods for the irrigation. Dear students, there are 2 methods for irrigation, that is traditional method of irrigation and modern methods of irrigation. Now traditional method of irrigations are moat, chain pump, Dekli and Rahat, and modern methods of irrigation are sprinkler system and drip system. What is the difference between traditional method and modern method? The main difference between traditional method and modern method is traditional methods are time consuming method but they are cost effective. उनका कुछ cost नहीं होता है, only the labor work and the animals which are consuming, that only. Whereas the modern methods are very less time, means time saving methods हैं, but they are cost effective. Okay, so let's see all the 4 traditional method. The first is moat, second chain pump, then third is देखली and राहत, which are not given over here. Normally ये जितनी भी traditional method है उनमें होता क्या है, manually या तो labor means human or with the help of animal they are giving watering to the plants. This is all about the traditional methods of irrigation. Okay, so now we have to learn the modern methods of irrigation. There are 2 modern methods of irrigation. One is sprinkler system and second is drip system. So let's first see about the sprinkler system. Okay, the perpendicular pipes having a rotating nozzle. Dear students, in the image you can easily able to understand कि perpendicular lines होती है with the rotating nozzles. मीन जो nozzle होता है वो पूरा 360 डिग्री घूमता रहता है और उसके ऊपर से जो पानी है वो पूरे 360 डिग्री पूरे फील्ड में स्प्रेड होता रहता है with the perpendicular pipe. और जो हमारा पाइप रहता है वो एक मेन सोर्स के साथ अटैच रहता है. Here our source is what? Our source is well. So when water is allowed to flow through the main pipe under pressure with the help of a pump, the rotating nozzle will rotate and the water will sprinkle at over all the field. Getting, dear students, so that is called as the sprinkler method. Second method है drip system. What is drip system? In this method the water is fallen drop by drop. पानी को ड्रॉप बाय ड्रॉप फॉल करवाया जाता है. कहाँ पर? एट द रूट ऑफ द प्लांट, जहाँ पे रूट होता है. दैट इज वाई इट इज कॉल्ड एज अ ड्रिप सिस्टम. इट इज ऑल्सो अ वेरी इफेक्टिव सिस्टम. वाई? बिकॉज हियर ऑल्सो द वाटर पाइप इज, yes, see over here also water pipe is connected with the main source, that is our well, and then pipes are attached in the form of rows where the plants are grown, and then in the form of a drop by drop water is fallen down. So it is a very effective method for the irrigation. So getting, dear students, 2 different types of modern methods we had learned, that is sprinkler system and drip system. After that, so here irrigation we had completed. Now after irrigation what? पानी हमने दे दिया, अब क्या? अब many a times what happened that whatever the crops we had grown, उसके अलावा भी बहुत सारे unwanted plants हमारे field में आके grow हो जाते हैं, and we do not want that unwanted plants, so we have to remove that unwanted plants. तो जो unwanted plants होते हैं they are called as weeds. उन्हें क्या कहा जाता है? They are called as weeds. They are called as weeds. और उनको remove करने की जो process है that is called as weeding. Removal of weeds, that process is called as weeding. Now weeding is also done by the 2 methods. The first is manually. Manually directly जो भी unwanted plants होते हैं उसको ऐसे पकड़ के directly उसको uprooting कर देना है. As you can see inside the figure that directly uprooting the plants. This process is called as the manual process. So directly ही uprooting कर देते हैं. That process is called as manual process. Or farmers can use different type of chemicals which are called as weedicides. Farmers या different types of chemicals use कर सकते हैं. Example of weedicides is 2,4-D. But one thing, farmers have to be very much careful for using such kind of weedicides because they might be creating health issues to the farmers. So farmers has to cover their mouth and nose properly while spraying such kind of chemicals inside the field. So this is the next process, that is removal of weedicides. After what? Now after a great hard work of the farmer, after 3 or 4 months farmers have now crop is completely mature. So now it is time to harvest the crop. So what is the harvesting? The process of harvesting, the definition is the cutting of crop after it is mature is called harvesting. जब plant mature हो जाता है उसके बाद उसको जो cut करने की process है उसे क्या कहा जाता है? It is called as the harvesting. Harvesting also done by the 2 methods. In the first image you can see over here, dear student, this is the image of the sickle. So with the help of sickle directly from the root farmers are cutting down or harvesting the crop, or different machines are available which are doing the harvesting process, which is called as harvester. Second thing, जब भी प्लांट को कट किया जाता है तो उसके बाद पूरे प्लांट में से हमें पूरा प्लांट नहीं चाहिए, सिर्फ उसका सीड पार्ट ही चाहिए। वी नीड ओनली द सीडी पोर्शन ओनली। तो सीड को उसके शेफ से रिमूव करने की जो प्रोसेस है दैट इज कॉल्ड एज थ्रेसिंग, दैट द ग्रेन सीड्स नीड टू बी सेपरेटेड फ्रॉम द शेफ एंड दिस प्रोसेस इज कॉल्ड एज थ्रेसिंग। सीड को उसके छिलके में से बाहर निकालने की जो प्रोसेस है दैट प्रोसेस इज कॉल्ड एज व्हाट, इट इज थ्रेसिंग। बट नाउअडेज अ मशीन विच इज कॉल्ड एज कंबाइन, एक मशीन है, यू कैन सी इन द इमेज डियर स्टूडेंट, such machines are now available which can do two things at one time. They are harvesting the crops also and at the same time they are doing the process of threshing also. मतलब साथ में क्रॉप भी कट होता जाता है और पीछे पीछे सीड्स भी निकलते जाते हैं. That is done with the help of machine which is called as the combine. Now after what harvesting के बाद क्या the storage की प्रोसेस आएगी. What is storage now? हमारा क्रॉप ग्रो हो गया है, उसके अंदर से सीड्स भी हमने अलग निकाल ली है. Now what we have to do? We have to store them. So storage procedure is also a very important task. उसमें सबसे पहली बात, अगर ग्रेन हमारे या सीड्स हमारे अच्छे से ड्राई नहीं है, इफ़ दे हैव मॉइस्चर कंटेंट इन देम, सो डेफिनेटली चांसेस रहेंगे ग्रेन के डैमेज होने के. सो वी शुड हैव टू बी वेरी मच केयरफुल और फार्मर्स हैव टू बी वेरी मच केयरफुल फॉर द स्टोरेज प्रोसीजर ऑल्सो. So here it is written that if the fresh crops has more moisture and harvested grains are stored without drying, अगर उसको ड्राई किए बिना ही हमने स्टोर कर दिया, so that may get spoiled and attacked by the organisms losing their germination capacity. But obvious वो जो हमारे जो भी क्रॉप है वो क्या हो जाएंगे, बिगड़ जाएंगे. Now storage, so farmers store grains in jute bags or metallic bins. दो तरीके से farmers अपने grain को store कर सकते हैं. jute bags आप सभी ने देखी हुई है. Either they can store in the jute bags or they can store in the metallic bins. However, large scale storage of grains is done in silos and granaries to protect them. And also dried neem leaves can be added to protect the insect which cannot damage our grain. Getting everyone? So this is the storage procedure. After that, the last topic of your chapter is animal husbandry. What is animal husbandry? That animals reared at home or in a farms. Animals reared at home or in farms have to be provided with the proper food, shelter and care. When this is done on a large scale, it is called animal husbandry. हम बहुत सारी एनिमल प्रोडक्ट्स यूज़ करते हैं, मिल्क है या फिर जितनी भी डेयरी प्रोडक्ट्स है, एग्स हैं, हनी है, ये जितनी भी एनिमल प्रोडक्ट्स है उसका प्रोडक्शन बढ़ाने के लिए व्हाट वी कैन डू, वी कैन रियरिंग एनिमल्स इन अ वेरी लार्ज स्केल. और उस लार्ज स्केल के ऊपर जब एनिमल्स का रियरिंग किया जाता है with the proper food, shelter and care, then that process is called as the animal husbandry. So dear students, we had completed our chapter here. We had completed all the 7 processes of the crop production and the last one introductory part of the animal husbandry to you. Thank you dear students.